Hello and welcome to episode 150 of the Heart of Markness Led Zeppelin podcast. That number is important because it's halfway to 100, and we are base 10 culture. Why? Because we have 10 fingers and 10 toes, so we went with the 10s. If we had 12 fingers and 12 toes, we would be a base 12 culture. But we didn't, at least not in this universe. So, happy birthday! Tonight, we have one of the best Led Zeppelin concerts ever. Hands down. It's in almost everybody's top 10. In many people's top 5s. It is, of course, September 19th, 1970, Madison Square Garden, the evening show. I have featured this before in the long ago. But not these songs. I featured more the end of the show with the medleys, as I do. But I wanted to do something momentous for 150. I had something else planned. Actually, I didn't have it planned. It kind of fell in my lap last night around 9 o'clock. Somebody on YouTube, a person whose remasters I absolutely love, Dario Romero, did a 4-source matrix merge, whatever you want to call it, of June 11th, 1977, because a more complete source for that show was liberated by the Dogs of Doom. I was going to feature that, and it sounds okay. It sounds okay. It's not bad. But then I heard Dario's remaster last night. He was streaming it live. And I just happened to stumble across it on YouTube. And actually fell asleep listening to it, sitting up on my couch. And it was so much better. So much better than just the straight Dogs of Doom release, in my opinion. So, he's very nice. I showered praise upon him, probably almost to a point of creepiness. And he's going to provide me with... Whoops, sorry, that's me. He's going to provide me with a download link for that show. But it just didn't happen. This was us communicating while we're both working this afternoon. And so at some point this evening, I expect to see a nice download link for that. And then that will be next week's super awesome Heart of Markness. Because first of all, it's a really good show. Second of all, Robert's voice is spectacular. Third of all, Dario works magic with the sources and captures whatever each source brings, EQ-wise, whatever frequencies, are represented the best in each recording. He weaves them all together and makes it sound good. I mean, that's what everybody does when they do matrices and merges. But I don't know. I liked his Seattle 73, which I used, I think... Well, I know I used his Seattle 73 source for that episode way back in the day. And I just found that on Guitars 101, I think. That was just a stumble across and like, holy shit, I like this remaster. So yay. I'm glad to have discovered him. And he's now on the Dogs of Doom Discord. So hopefully we'll be able to feature more of his work because I fucking love it, and I hope you guys will too. So, apologies for not having a great new show or source available for you today. It's going to be something better next time. So, boo-hoo, you're stuck with one of the best Led Zeppelin shows of all time. Poor you. All right, we're going to start straight up with the front of the show, Immigrant Song, with a little bit of... a Yardbirds tune. I can't remember. You're a Better Man Than I? Over, Under, Sideways, Down? I don't know. You'll hear it, and I think it's Mr. You're a Better Man Than I. So enjoy it. It's as good as it gets, man. Led Zeppelin, Immigrant Song. Imagine paying your, $5, $3.50, whatever you paid back in the day, 52 years ago. standing there looking at these guys. Now remember, 1970, they did not have a giant raised stage. They were just right there. You could run up and just punch them. It's fucking incredible. Just imagine sitting there. And then this happens. Because that's what happened to these 10,000, 15,000 folks. They're sitting there waiting to see Led Zeppelin, and they're met with this. I feel bad for breaking up the vibe and the flow, because we all know what's next after So, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's get right to it. Heartbreaker, following right after this. Pretend like I was never here. Shh, go to sleep. It's okay.
stepping on your foot.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's really, we didn't expect you to shout that loud, really. Thanks very much. We'd like to do something from the first time we ever managed to get to the Fillmore East. And this is the second number we did that night. So we'd like to do it again.
Lovely. Lovely, my friends. It doesn't get better than that. Just a good, fast, hard rock band. And Jesus Christ, in 1970, Led Zeppelin was that. I mean, they were that for a long time, but 1970, there's something about that tone. That tone just seems like it's dipped in butter. You'll hear it, especially on the song I'm going to play next. It just, I don't know. He almost gets a pig nose sound out of his Marshall Stacks. I love the 1970 tone. My goodness. And a lot of you do too. I mean, that's like saying I like Led Zeppelin. You know, this podcast is all about me saying how great pizza is and how cookies are delicious. And you know what's really good? Hugs. And, you know, this is not a controversial position. But Jesus, it's good. All right. There are ways to reach me, and there are places to find me. But since you've already found me, I don't know why I say this, but every other podcast does. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under the name Heart of Markness. I also have a website, heartofmarkness.com, which is where you can find the links to the shows that I cover. And other stuff there occasionally, but it hasn't been that way for a while. But I am up to date with the shows. So, that's where you can find those links. On that page, you will also see a banner, a little button for Patreon. If you like the show, for starters, and feel like it and can support the show, take a look at the Patreon link, patreon.com/heartofmarkness, and see if there's something there for you. Some folks get a podcast every month just for themselves. Everybody that's a patron gets access to my cloud drive, which has all the shows on it, so you don't have to scroll through Heart of Markness and find everything. It's just all right there. And there's stuff on the drive that I've never used because it's my drive. It's where I dump my shows. And you have access to that if you're a patron. If not, you'll be shot on sight like a goddamn dog. But if you're a patron, welcome, friend. Let's say a YouTube patron. One of the other things that you get as a patron, unless you tell me not to, is I read your name off as one of the titans upon whose shoulders rests this mighty podcast. And this week, we welcome a new patron, Jeff from Canada. Welcome, Jeff. And the rest of the titans upon whom a laurel and hearty handshake go out to Jeff from Canada, Glyn from Dogs of Doom. Bless you, my friend. Stephen, George, Big Ed, Kenny, John from West Footscray, Picard, Knegarn, Chris, Rob from Melbourne, Australia, Wayne, Brad, Danielle, Tracy, David, Other David, Bonzo Billy, and Mimo. I say it every week, and it's just as valid. Thank you, my friends. Thank you for helping me. No, not even for helping me. Thank you for supporting this podcast and allowing it to happen. You guys materially benefit my life. You cover the cost of the website, of the cloud service, of SoundCloud, yada, yada, yada. The list goes on. Shit, you provided the microphone through which I'm talking to you. And when the time comes, you're going to help provide the next computer that I use. So thank you. And I promise to always try to live up to your expectations. And if there's anything you need from me, let me know, friendos. And that goes for all of you. You can reach me. Also reach me if you don't want to reach me in any of the other 10 million places. Mark at heartofmarkness.com will get me. So there we go. There we go. We have the spiel. I have one more song for you, and you're going to hear it. Motherfuckers. I have to do that so I can earn my explicit tag. Also, balls. Here we go. We have Bring It On Home. A song I love live. I don't necessarily love the Page and Plant as much. Live versions, even though they're kind of, I mean, they're good. It's this 1970 hand clapping and Jimmy's, the aforementioned pig nose tone. Listen to it, enjoy it, and listen to a bunch of guys in their early 20s changing the world. Enjoy. Fun. It's a fun song. I love it. All right. We're done, folks. You get 31 minutes. Next week, or whenever I get next week I'll have I should have the Dario Romero remaster of June 11th, 1977. At which time, I promise I'll provide you with one of the marathon podcasts. Should be at least an hour because we're going to do no quarter. So there's half an hour there. Easy. And I want to do... You know what I want to do? I think I want to do Stairway and I want to do Heartbreaker. Because none of y'all have heard Heartbreaker because it hasn't been out. Only on the new Dogs of Doom release is Heartbreaker the encore. That's the word. Out. So you're going to hear it. And you're going to hear it next Thursday. Now, I have already a Rick Wakeman bonus podcast, and it is fucking awesome. Mike Millard, master of Rick Wakeman, 1975, started. And I hope to post that this weekend. And maybe something else. I don't know. I'm going to be with the family at least Friday into Saturday. I hope to be home Saturday night so I can get something done for you. Anywho, I love you. Thank you for listening. Hope I make your life better. You make mine better. And be good to yourselves. And be good to each other. For real. The world's a shitty place. All right. Talk to you soon. And thank you for listening. Bye.